Today, I finally finished playing Mass Effect 3. I finished it really late. I played it for a while, I took a break, mainly because all the spoilers people were throwing out all the time. I had friends, family, just trying to ruin the end of the game for me so badly. I couldn't go on the internet, I couldn't go on Facebook, I couldn't go on Twitter, and I just kind of got over it and just started doing my social networking things and I just got over it. I was just like, I found out the ending, but hopefully, or at least thankfully, I did not get the details of the ending. Which, when I got the ending of the game today, I was pretty happy to find out there was some details I didn't know about, some surprises and stuff, and like the journey of the game is really awesome. I got a few problems with the game, and the main problem with it is that you didn't have the choice to have a lot of your squad mates with it. I guess it's okay because the first one you had a monitor amount. The second game you had a lot, and this time you have like an smaller amount than any other game because everyone else is doing their thing, leading their planets, which is a big thing to do. But unlike a lot of other people, I initially didn't have any problem with the ending whatsoever. At least the one I chose. Spoiler alert: the ending I chose was the synthesis one, where everyone is combined with technology and organisms, like organic stuff at the same time. And I was like, all right, that's kind of cool. People survive, the Reapers leave. Like on the thing, it's just like the Reapers just like and just epically left. I was like, all right, but I found out 95% of the endings are the same. Every single ending's the same. I was like, what? And if you do all you can with the reinforcements or readiness, whatever, you only get like a glimpse of Shepard breathing. I was just like, really? I didn't get to 100% or whatever because I it takes a lot of work and a lot like a lot of people. I didn't know that quests or missions were going to be blocked out after the Citadel mission, which it kind of made me so cautious about doing any priority mission at all. I was like, oh my god, that's it never happened again. I was so cautious and it never happened again. But that's okay, I guess. I was so just worried that it was just gonna be like, oh, you're gonna block out these more missions or something like that. And I was like, wow, that's kind of lame. I wish I had like forewarning or something. It just happened randomly after that, because it basically how it's happened. It just happens randomly. Service attacks, and you're just sitting there looking stupid if you didn't finish your missions or gather all the other stuff. Because I guess they made it so like people that were there are dead, so they can't really give you the mission that they wanted to. And there's also a glitch mission, the one where you take pictures of people in the cargo bay or holding area for the refugees, and that quest glitches if you talk to the I forgot whatever his name is, Cortez or Hernandez or something like that. That guy, it glitches, and basically you can't finish that quest. You can't get the readiness from it, and that was kind of lame. There's a lot of glitches in the game, and I also did not like the mini missions. Like all of the other missions they gave you, like in Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 1, they gave you a storyline. They gave you a mini storyline. That you talk to people. You had different dialogue things. You could talk to them for like 30 minutes on that one subject, just finding lore about everything. And in this one, you basically this is the process because I never understood how to do it in the first place. What you do is you go out in space and you no first you go to the Citadel and you walk around, you listen to people talk, and you talk to some people that you can, and they will give you missions to go find some random thing out in the freaking galaxy. And what you do is after you get all of those, get as many as you can walking around getting all those missions, you just go from system to system, clearing it, scanning it, escaping the little Reaper things, and you get the little things off the planet. And I was just like, that's kind of lame. All the side missions are garbage. There's like they might as well not even be side missions. And I was like, I want the highest rating. I want 100% first playthrough. And when the Citadel thing happened, it just destroyed that just forever. I was just like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. Until my girlfriend told me just play the game and have fun, and you can do the 100% run afterward. And I was like, that's kind of a good idea, and I kind of just did that. I had like 3,500 readiness or almost 4,000 readiness, and 5,000 is what you need to get the little shepherd breathing thing, which I think is kind of lame. I saw a video of it. I was just like, are you serious? Like, that's all that happens? You think you would be, I thought, like, after he jumps into whatever or hit wherever he had to do, that he would just simply be alive, and that's not what happened. But I guess I somewhat can appreciate at least them trying. But there has been positions, and a lot of the videos I've seen of people talking about this, they just rant about so many plot holes and all this stuff like that, and I didn't even know about the plot holes. I didn't do the Arrival DLC to find out that Mass Effect relays are supposed to explode and destroy the galaxy. Not the galaxy, but the system. But that would kind of make sense, because in Mass Effect 3, you pick up a gun that is like a Mass Effect field or something like that, a little old ball thing that you shoot, and it's a massive explosion. So I'm like, that would make sense. Because I was thinking, like, what if the Mass Effect relays in the beginning of Mass Effect 3? I had no idea what was going to happen in the end. And I was just like, what if that happened? It would just destroy everything. And the other theory that people have is that since all those races are there and the Mass Effect relays are gone, that they're all going to starve to death. And it probably will happen like that. The only thing I don't like is that the fact that they left so much for the people to think about and not what they showed. I felt like they were lazy and they could have showed everything. They could have changed each ending. They could have put CGI and changed, like, oh, like you can pick your way how you want to end it. Not many of your choices from the past games really matter in this one for the way the game ends at all. Like in Mass Effect 2, that was all about you and your companions. If you don't want to do their companion quests, if you don't want to upgrade the ship, you want to spend your money on just getting weapons or something like that, and you want to just like end game stuff, you want to be a renegade, you hate these people are going to die and they're not going to show up in the third one, your ship will get destroyed, people who die on the way, people who die at the collector base, you control that and everything. You basically controlled how the ending was going to go, if you're going to give the collector base to the elusive man, who was going to be mad, who's still going to be with you, and all that stuff for the third one, and it doesn't matter. You have the ramifications from all your choices kind of show up later on, and I think that's kind of cool. But a little bit, like some missions, like I honestly, I'm probably never gonna play the game without transferring a character from Mass Effect 2, because I had one Mass Effect 1 to Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, and like I don't see how the game is supposed to be played without that. Basically what I'm seeing is that what people haven't mentioned before is that they made the ending so your choices from past games do not matter whatsoever. It's because they wanted people to play Mass Effect 3. People that haven't played any of the series before, they wanted newcomers and more money from people that haven't played the games at all, so they make the ending somewhat like mandatory in a way, like these are the three things you can do. You can make Shepard breathe at the end of these endings if you get 100% readiness, but basically it's like, well, we don't want everything to determine from past games to be determined in this one. So we're going to be lazy and scrap all that of the stuff you've done in past games. Make it so newcomers and casual players will be able to play the game and enjoy it from just popping the disc in, and like so that their game won't be empty because they don't have past decisions. Their game will be how it's supposed to be just from Mass Effect 3, which is not affected by so many choices in the past. That's basically what happened. I'm sure, like, that's how I feel that's what happened, because they would have to make like 2 whole different games. They would have to make so many variants for what happened in all the past games, all of the decisions and stuff like that, but they scaled it down so small that it seems like it's insignificant, and this Mass Effect 3 has its own ending no matter what you do, because it's just tailored for people to play it from Mass Effect 3. A lot of people wouldn't want to go, like hardcore RPG fans would, are the only ones that would go back and play Mass Effect 1, Mass Effect 2, and hardcore RPG fans would have already played all these, and they just didn't give the fan service to the people that have been like making them so big, giving their money, just like so just intent. They just love this game. It's like I started playing this when I was a freshman in high school. Now I'm in college. That's kind of weird. It's like wait a minute, I spent like a really significant portion of my life playing this game and series. It's like it's for something. It's kind of like not Halo. Yeah, kind of like Halo or kind of like Star Wars. It's like when people were there when they were doing Star Wars, and like that's part of their life, and they would like the ending, and people like the ending. People ranted about things that happened in all the movies and all that stuff like that. But that's why people there's so many George Lucas haters, and that's why he stopped making big movies. 'Cause they're all haters. But basically, my review of the game is that the ending is not that bad. There is plot holes and stuff like that, but they're gonna fix it. My last point I would see is that the way they ended the game, how you reverse back into the right before the Cerberus attack, it makes it so it's like this game can't have DLC. If your Shepard dies, how the hell are you supposed to have DLC whatsoever? Like, you think they would want DLC because they like money? Like, I don't understand. The only developer, I guess Todd Howard, he's a badass. He, like, Oblivion, so much DLC. Mass Effect games, not so much. So yeah, that's my opinion on the game. So yeah, later.